There's a quiet question that lingers in late-night thoughts, whispered behind closed doors, and typed into search bars when no one's looking. It's surrounded by shame, myths, and a storm of misinformation. What really happens to your prostate if you masturbate every single day? Is it dangerous? Is it damaging? Could it secretly be harming your health? You've probably heard everything from alarming tales of inflammation to dire warnings about cancer. But what if I told you the real truth is not only the opposite of what you've been led to believe, it's actually shocking in the best possible way. Today, we're going to explore what science has uncovered. No fear-mongering, no taboos, just straight, eye-opening facts that could change the way you think about your body forever. Let's start with the prostate, the silent hero of male reproductive health. It's a walnut-sized gland nestled just beneath the bladder, and though it's small, its role is enormous. It produces seminal fluid, nourishes sperm, and plays a crucial part in sexual function. But with that importance comes a lot of anxiety. You've likely heard the rumours that frequent ejaculation wears the gland down, causes swelling known as prostatitis, or even raises your risk of prostate cancer, the second most common cancer in men worldwide. For years, these fears were spread like urban legends, cloaked in half-truths and outdated warnings. But then something happened, something groundbreaking. A group of scientists at Harvard decided to investigate these claims with real data. No guesswork, no myths, just science. They launched one of the largest long-term studies of male health ever conducted, tracking nearly 32,000 men over the course of 18 years. And one of the key questions they explored? How often these men ejaculated, and what impact that had on their prostate health. When the results came in, the scientific world was stunned. Not only did the data destroy the old fears, it flipped the entire conversation on its head. Here's what they found. Men who ejaculated more frequently, specifically 21 times or more per month, had a significantly lower risk of developing prostate cancer. We're talking up to a 33% reduction compared to men who ejaculated only 4 to 7 times a month. Let that sink in. Something that's been demonized for decades might actually protect one of the most vulnerable parts of a man's body. And Harvard isn't alone. Australian researchers ran a similar study and came to the same jaw-dropping conclusion. But how is this possible? How could something as simple as ejaculation offer this kind of protection? Scientists have proposed several compelling theories. The first is known as the prostate stagnation hypothesis. Think of your prostate like a system of pipes. Over time, without regular flushing, old cells, toxins, and waste products can build up, potentially causing inflammation or cellular damage. Frequent ejaculation helps to clear the pipes, flushing out harmful substances before they can trigger problems. It's like a natural cleansing system your body was built to use. The second theory focuses on cell turnover. Every time your body replaces cells, there's a tiny risk of errors, mutations, which can lead to cancer. Regular ejaculation may promote a healthier, more efficient cycle of cell renewal in the prostate, helping to eliminate damaged cells before they can turn dangerous. And finally, there's stress. Chronic stress is a known driver of inflammation, the kind that silently eats away at your health. Ejaculation, whether through sex or masturbation, is a powerful stress reliever. Less stress means lower inflammation, and lower inflammation means a healthier environment for your cells. So yes, regular ejaculation may be doing more for your prostate than you ever imagined. It's not magic, it's biology. And the effects are real, but let's be honest. Many men aren't just worried about long-term cancer risk. They're dealing with immediate daily frustrations, getting up multiple times during the night to pee, that nagging feeling of not fully emptying the bladder, a weak, unsatisfying stream. If that sounds familiar, there's more you should know. Some experts now believe these symptoms are linked to a hidden prostate clog, a kind of internal blockage that can make life miserable. And there's an unusual, natural solution gaining traction. A spring water juice based on an ancient Asian remedy is showing promise in relieving these exact symptoms. If you're interested, there's a video about it. Just scan the QR code or check the pinned comment. Still with me? Good. Because while ejaculation frequency is one incredible piece of the puzzle, it's not the whole story. We have to zoom out and look at the full picture of prostate health. Is daily masturbation a magic bullet for preventing prostate cancer? Not exactly. The research shows a strong correlation, but not direct causation. In other words, men who ejaculate more might also exercise more, eat better, or avoid harmful habits. These things work together. They all matter. So now, let's circle back to that burning question we started with. The one so many are too embarrassed to ask out loud. What really happens to your prostate if you masturbate every single day? Well, let's be crystal clear. The answer isn't hidden in myths, outdated beliefs, or internet whispers. It's found in hard data. Peer-reviewed, long-term scientific studies from some of the most respected institutions in the world. And what they reveal might be one of the most surprising health truths out there. Far from being harmful or dangerous, regular ejaculation, including masturbation, may actually be one of the simplest and most natural ways to support your prostate health. That's right. Something we've been told to feel guilty about may actually be doing our bodies good. The old fears that it wears out your body, causes chronic inflammation, or increases your cancer risk. Those ideas were never based in real science. They were built on shame, outdated morality, and cultural discomfort with male sexuality. But now, with decades of research behind us, we can say confidently, the evidence points in the opposite direction. Frequent ejaculation appears to flush out the prostate, reduce inflammation, support healthier cellular turnover, and even lower your long-term cancer risk. That's not just good news. That's game-changing. But this isn't just about biology. It's about breaking the silence. It's about letting go of the shame and fear that have surrounded male sexual health for generations. Because the truth is, we can't take care of something we're too ashamed to talk about. And the longer we treat this topic like it's taboo, the more men will suffer in silence, confused, misinformed, and afraid to ask the questions that matter. So maybe it's time we rewrite the narrative. Maybe it's time we say out loud what the science is already telling us. That masturbation, when practiced in a healthy, balanced way, isn't a sign of weakness or moral failure. It's a completely natural part of male biology. It's a tool, a release valve, a form of physical and mental maintenance. And in the context of long-term prostate health, it could be a valuable ally in keeping your body functioning at its best. No, it's not a cure-all. It won't replace a healthy diet, regular exercise, or medical checkups. But it's not the enemy either. It's part of a larger picture, one where men are finally encouraged to care for their bodies without shame, to seek knowledge without fear, and to talk openly about their health without judgment. So the next time someone brings up the topic with a smirk or a joke, you'll know something deeper. You'll know the science. You'll know the truth. And hopefully, you'll remember that taking care of yourself, even in ways society once told you to hide, is something to be proud of, not ashamed of.